Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Apex video. Today we're going to be talking about my best controller settings that I have for Apex Season 12. I already played a few games and I'm telling you, Season 12 Defiance looks so amazing with the new control mode. It is great. But today I'm going to be showing you guys the best settings that you can have for yourself. It's going to be gameplay, mouse, controller, video, and audio. And yes, I do play mouse and keyboard, and I also play controller. I like to switch it up once in a while. I was all-time controller all the time, but I decided to switch to mouse and keyboard. Just gives my hands a bit more rest, and I will suggest that for you. Now, gameplay. Let's go. I like to have this compact button hints on. Crosshair damage, I like to have it at shield icon. And then damage, this is damage numbers. Ping, opacity to default. Obituary to, obituaries to on. Minimap rotation to on. I like to show where I'm actually pacing to instead of, you just stays in one place. Weapon auto cycle on empty on. Auto sprint off. Double tap off. Jet controller hold. Incoming damage feedback 3D. If you don't have 3D selected for this, I encourage you to do that. It's going to help you a lot in your gameplay so far, and it's going to improve it a lot. Now, taking damage closer to death box and or crafting box, I have it on. Hop up, I have it on. Streamer mode, I have it off. If you stream, you may want to have that on, and also if you stream, you may want to have this anonymous mode to enable. I have it disabled. User sharing to enable. Performance displays off. Club invites enable. Reticle. Now Reticle, I have it as default. If you guys want to have this whatever color you want, it's up to you. It allows you to change it up now. So if you want to customize it, you can choose. I practically am I use this color because it allows me to really use see my target and see who I'm going against. It's really easy. Now there's colorblind mode. Now I decided to put this at off. You could do whatever you want, but since the reticle, now you can customize it. You really don't need anymore. So, and then you go subtitles and all the other stuff. Now mouse, keyboard. My sensitivity for mouse is gonna be 5. The reason why is because I have a Logitech mouse. I think this is a G703. Is one of the best mouses that you can buy, and it is great for gaming. And the reason why is because it gives me a few more buttons, and also it has a button on top right close to the wheel that allows me to control my mouse sensitivity, that's the reason why I love this mouse. Now mouse acceleration, I have it off. Mouse invert, I have it off. Light effects, I have it on. And then over here you guys can see my keybinds that I have. These are just pretty much standard. I just changed a few on and off, and then your WASD, your shift, space, control, C, and then these are my weapons. I have tactical, video, and Q, and I also see, as I told you, I have it here on my mouse. That is why my tactical and ability, I'm able to pretty much throw them really easy because they are buttons keybinded to my mouse, which makes it really easy. So if you want to get that mouse, I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and maybe you guys can go to Amazon and check it out for yourself. Now, interact, pickup E, alternate, interact X, inventory for tab, map for M, attack. I also have attack is an attack. Toggle, aim down, melee. I have it for V. Reload, I have R. Recycle. So this is just pretty much standard. As you guys can see here, I'm just gonna scroll a little bit so you guys can see. And then for communications, for ping, I love to use the mouse. I love to use the wheel. That's my personal preferences on that. And then you guys can see everything else that is in regards to the communication. Now, controller, I like to have if you go here, I pretty much just play default. I know a lot of you guys do. So this is pretty much, most of it is just default. Crouch, I like to put that on hold. Aim button, I like toggle instead of hold. Survival slot on. Trigger, dead zones, none. I like to have none. Now menu cursor speed, I like to have it just about that. It just gives me the flexibility to be able to do what I want when I'm going into the menu. And now Look sensitivity to high 4, and then look ATS is the same, so it'll be high 4. It'll be the same. Now repose curve, and we, as you guys can see here, movement dead zone small, invert controller off, and then advanced controllers. If you guys want to go into that, is your personal preferences. Now video is a personal preferences. This is a big time personal preference because it depends on your computer, it depends on your monitor, it depends what kind of overall just how powerful your computer is. So if you don't have, my recommendation here, if you don't have a very powerful computer, like one of the new cards, 3080, 3090, or 3070, I encourage you to probably put everything on medium or low. It's just gonna, everything's gonna look a bit like potato, you could say so, you know, the quality, but it's going to give you better frames per second, and it's going to actually improve your game. You might even get more kills by that. So there you go, guys. My brightness, I like to have it at 50. Sometimes I go to 60. It's just, it depends on what I'm doing. Now field FOV, I like to have 98. Anything between 95 and I believe 105. I would encourage you. It just takes a little bit of time. Just whenever if you're coming from 80 to even 90, and you go up, it's gonna take you a little bit just to, you know, make that change. But you should be good. So you guys see the sprint view shake. I have it to, actually, why is this normal? I like minimum because I don't want it to disrupt my when I'm playing. Now VSync, I have a triple buffer. Like I said, guys, this is advanced features, and this is all depends on your GPU. And I personally have a 3080, one of the highest 3080, and it's just, I'm able to play a little bit high, and I choose some things too low just to, you know, balance things out, and just gives me a better gameplay overall. So as you guys see here, mode, effect detail, impact marks, regards. So my computer is able to handle that. I was able to, you know, lucky, and able to customize my computer. Now, let me apply that because I made that change. Now for audio, this is just pretty much standard. Master value, I have it at 60. Voice chat to default, push to talk. I really don't like to talk too much when I'm playing. Unless I'm playing with buddies, then, you know, I have an open mic. There you go. The advanced sound effect, I have it to 100. Make sure you have this 100, guys, because sometimes you may reduce this, but you might not hear footsteps or sounds of the game. And you want to make sure, because what happens is sometimes your legend tells you things like what's going on, and gives you a little gives you some tips, and then sometimes when you bring it down too low or less, then you're not going to get those tips, and then sometimes the legend you're playing with is going to help you. Dialogue volume, I have music volume to 28. I don't like to hear the music too much. Lobby music volume, and then sound and background off, and then convert incoming chat off. So there you go, guys. Those are my best controller settings for this season so far. Apex Legends Defiance Season 12 looks amazing. Please, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Apex videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.